I have something to share with you. Next week I have a couple of dates. These days I feel more comfortable in Hi. When I used to work at Lowe's, but messy I was. I've just been doing way too much. You know, I'm getting up there. Now, all of a sudden, I'm seeing issues with my smile line. Botox filler injections. Hello guys, happy Friday. Today is such a good Friday. I've gotten ready. This is my outfit. As you can see, I'm wearing a variety of pretty much the same thing every day. I just love the simplicity, honestly. I just cannot be bothered to wear cute stuff. I think this is cute, but you know what I mean, like a pretty dress. I don't know, these days I feel more comfortable in pants. I used to feel way more comfortable in dresses than pants. Now it's like the opposite. All I want to wear is a white t-shirt or like a tank top with some linen pants, black, white. I feel more put together. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a beautiful dress. Find this to be so chic. I feel like there's nothing chicer than a white t-shirt. I need to find some really good denim. I do love the ones from Madewell that I showed you in the last video, but I'm hoping I lost some weight. Actually, I should try them on again. I feel like they fitted me a little bit too perfectly for my liking. I love a looser fit. I need to try again to see how they fit me now. Perhaps now they'll fit me like slightly looser, then I can wear them around the house. But it's just easier for me to just wear pants like this. But I definitely want like a pair of denim. Like switch things up a little bit, you know, here and there. Now I just feel like I want to like leave my dresses for like summer. If I'm doing something, if I'm going somewhere with like a friend, then I'll save my dresses for those kind of like occasions. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I just want to feel loose, then I'll put on a dress. But most of the time now, this is the look for me. Today I'm going to tackle, it's already 2 o'clock. I believe 1:34, never mind. Today I'm gonna tackle unpacking a little bit more because I have a IKEA bag full of stuff that I need to actually upload on Poshmark for sale. I'm gonna do that today because it's creating this commotion in front of the mirror. I can't use my mirror because of that, and I don't like that. So I need to clean that, and also the rug, my bedroom rug, open it and see, vacuum it, but I don't have a vacuum. I do not want to buy a vacuum. Speaking of vacuums, let me actually Google to see. When I used to work at Lowe's, you could buy a vacuum for like 20 bucks, especially with the ones that the customers return. Maybe I should go to Lowe's. $60, but it's just too big for me. I just don't really like having to own one, even though I feel like I need to. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to go to my building to see how much storage is, because I need to put these things in storage because it's making this place messy. And one thing that I am not doing anymore is to have a messy home. I've always been like a super clean person, but messy I was, and I don't like that because they say cleanliness is godliness, and I feel like it does affect me so much if my house is not, I guess, you know, messiness is a form of uncleanness. Something can be clean, but if it's all over the place, it still kind of look all over the place and dirty. And also when a place is clean, my brain feels so clear. I feel like I can think, I'm productive. Now, even though I've done so much unpacking compared to what my house looked like a week ago, it was a mess. Kind of took a last week off. I wasn't really doing much last week because I was so overwhelmed within the first week of unpacking, and also because I was on my feet all day. My feet were so swollen. I kind of had to take a week off. And also because I'm at a good spot now, it's like, okay, I can enjoy this for like a week or whatever. But now it's game time. I need to get back because I need to make space. If I don't make space for new stuff, how can God bless me, right? So I need to make space for my dining table. I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace to see. I'm probably gonna get something off of there. And also I need some stool for the counter. I need some help also. I would love for someone to help me get this box out here. Now I'm thinking, how am I gonna get the box out? I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need someone to help me get all the stuff downstairs to storage. Depends on how much storage is in the building. I'm just gonna go back to where I had my stuff in storage. It's only a 10-minute drive from me. I would much prefer having my stuff here because it would feel like having a second room, right? Maybe I can get the vacuum and then I could just put the vacuum in storage if I have storage in my building. Oh, this is only $33. I need to place an order on Amazon anyways. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I definitely have to vacuum that rug before I put it in the bedroom. Again, this has been in storage for almost a year now, and I don't want to put it in the bedroom, especially I wouldn't say I have breathing problem, but you know, I have a dust mite problem. Very sensitive to like dust. Purple. I'm not a purple person, even though the purple looks good though. I'm not gonna lie. The purple looks really good. I don't know if I want the black. I just feel like black is just, it's boring. I might have to get the blue. Sometimes though, black is the best color to get because when you buy things in other colors than black, sometimes the quality is not the same. So for certain things, it's actually best to get black most of the time. Some things are more durable in that color for some reason. Next week, I have a couple of dates with like 2 girls. I have to plan for that. Monday and Tuesday. And then I need to order more things. Alright, you know what? Let's get to cleaning because I'm just here. I will catch you guys later if anything is happening, but I don't think anything is happening. I think it's just gonna be like a chill day for me. I need to tackle my makeup areas. I need to organize my fridge, but it's not a big priority for me right now. If maybe next month, that will be the focus for next month. My utensils and everything is like messy right now. I need to work on that. I'm gonna do the makeup today and finish cleaning over here. Catch you guys later. Good morning guys. Today we are making peel a pound soup again because I did bake last week and I think I OD'd on bread. I still have half of it left. I mean, I can't eat all that bread by myself. I wish I had someone to share it with. This was at my trial bread anyways, so and I'm just waiting for my starter to be active. There has been no activity. Today is actually day 7. I think I started it on Sunday, so it's been a week now. Today makes it a week. Again, not much activities. There's a little bubbles, but it did not rise at all. I don't know what's happening with the starter, but hey, gonna let it do its thing. So today I need a reset. Like I said, I've been eating bread, especially the regular bread. That's why I much prefer sourdough bread. Sourdough bread, it's so much lighter. It's light, it's airy, and also it's good for your gut bacteria compared to regular bread. I find regular bread to be so heavy. It's like too floury. I think that's why sourdough bread is so good. It doesn't have like the heaviness of like regular bread. So I need a reset. And also last week I woke up, I felt so good in my body and I could see the weight loss. It was like the first week where I actually saw it, and I feel like I not necessarily messed up everything this week. The week prior I was having sourdough bread actually for my breakfast every day, and then I was having a salad pretty much every day for lunch also. So it was a good week, plus you know my 10,000 steps. So some people said, oh, I'm walking 10,000 steps, I'm not seeing the result. Guys, the result is in the food you eat. I mean, 10,000 steps a day, it does tone your body. It does help you lose weight. But if you want to really lose weight, it has to be your food. Like I told you guys, do 30 days not eating out. If you really want to make a change, commit yourself. I know it's hard, especially, you know, it's easier for me to say because I work from home. How do you open this? Remove the cap. Oh, there you go. That was so easy. But then again, I've been there before where I used to have a 9 to 5, plus I used to have my photography on the weekend, and I was still cooking a lot at home. You could definitely make it work. Everything is in the prep. I've had a couple of people invite me for brunch but declined because it's okay to say no as when you're working towards a goal. You have to make it a reality. I have been feeling, oh, when I tell you terrible I've been feeling for the past year when I gained weight, when my hormones was like going out of whack, and moving back home, the stress of that, you know, not having my own place where I can work and not being on my things. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was super grateful that I always have my mom place to go to if I need like a break in between till I figure out what I'm doing and everything like that. Super grateful to have that, and I'm not saying that to be ungrateful, but at the same time, you know, when you're so used to like living on your own and having to go back to live at home, even though my mom makes it really easy. But it's just, I just don't really like where we live. I think that's what it is. I don't like the apartment and I don't like where we live. I think that's the worst part. It's not even living at home, honestly. I could live at home if my mom lived in another place, I should say, another area, another apartment. I would be super happy. But that apartment, I don't know what it is, that apartment, I just don't like being there. I like the energy there. It's just not the greatest. Yeah, so it just feels so good to be reunited with all my things, and all the glory actually has to go to God. When I tell you, I did not expect to get myself as fast as I did, and I am super grateful to God for making it happen, for bringing me here, for picking out the perfect apartment for me. I'm near a park. I literally have like everything and more that I wanted. I got everything and more. That's what I'm telling you guys. Let God lead your life. Let him choose for you. Of course, it's good to know what you want, but say, God, this is what I want, but your will be done, because you know what's best, because he knows you way better than you could imagine. And honestly, I was just thinking every decision that I made in the past, whether to move, always been my own. I never really actually include God, even though there were a few times where he actually nudged me, like, it's time to move. Like right before the pandemic, February was when we had to renew our lease, that apartment, and literally I got the nudge to not renew, to move, but I didn't want to go through the process of just like moving again. So I ended up like resigning the lease, and then boom, just not even a month later, the pandemic happened. He still make everything turns out for good anyway, because I'm not gonna lie, I really loved it. Loved being in the city, like throughout everything. It was a time, again, it was bad, you know, everything that was happening, but honestly it was once for the book, honestly, one for a lifetime. It was such like a unique experience, like living in New York City during the pandemic. Yeah, it was truly unique. How did you get here? Do you see? ADHD is out of control, but God will heal me sometime soon, or whenever he's ready. Maybe one day I'm gonna have a testimony for you on how he healed me. But honestly, I don't really mind a little bit of the ADHD, if I'm honest with you. I feel like there's a lot of pros. I mean, the cons are bad, but I feel like the pros are really good. I don't know if any of you are like this, but you know, sometimes you wake up, you don't want like solid food. I think that's me today. I think I've been cooking a little bit way too much. I'm at the point I'm just like, ooh, I don't want to like chew anything. I'm in the mood for soup. Like I said, I need a reset. Also, I want to feel as good as I did last week when I woke up. I looked at my body, I could not believe it. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do again. Guess what? Today I actually went out like this. Out in the set. I need more set from Adenola. They are my favorite. So sad because I have so many set from Fabletics, but nothing fits me the same, and nothing look as good as the Adenola set, because their leggings is just perfection. I love this set so much. It's my favorite. This is like in the coffee bean color. I mean, I don't have a butt or anything like that, but it even makes my butt look better compared to the other leggings. They actually make my butt look flatter. Again, this is not even giving me a big butt at all. My butt is still flat, but it's still like give it like a little bit of a shape. Ooh, it's a workout for my belly. Who needs the gym? Can't wait to do Pilates. Like, can you imagine if I was doing Pilates on top of this? So I'm gonna be looking snatch. I know everyone is in their hot girl summer right now, but I'm on a hot girl fall. For me, I think that's what I'm gonna pop off. You guys had your fun? Now it's my turn. I'm joking. I'm joking. Every time I try to make plans and talk trash, I remember that, shoot, what is the Bible verse? I'm gonna put it on the screen. Yeah, don't go around talking about I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna live in this city, I'm gonna live in that city. You should talk to God first, you know, like God's plan. You should say God willing. Every time I try to make plans, I start laughing because I remember that Bible verse. I need to memorize it. Just so funny. Sometimes like the Bible be roasting me. Being roasted, but God be roasting me so bad. And I love it. Every time I'm just like talking something and then I remember a verse, I'm just like, oop. Or every time I'm about to say something in my mind about like, I don't know, maybe somebody's outfit. Well, I don't really judge people's outfit anymore. I used to be super judgy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care what people wear, like wear whatever you want. I've become to the point where I'm just like, who cares? Just wear what you like. Every time I'm about to do something now, then I remember a Bible verse and I'm just like, oh, never mind. Lord, forgive me, I repent for this. Remove this from me, please. All right, let's go and make the soup. I'm not gonna show you the process, guys, because I've already shown it to you, but I will tell you what I am adding in the soup this time. Last time I made it with chicken broth. Today, I'm actually gonna use beef broth. I also got some bone broth. Probably not the best brand, but that was the cheapest thing that I can find at Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb be just getting on my last nerves, but I heard someone say add some bone broth for like the extra gelatin, you know, for your stomach. which I need anyway. So today we're gonna use beef, and I'm also gonna add plantains. I have a carrot, and then of course we can't forget onions. Let's go ahead and make the soup. Like I said, I'm not in the mood today to like chew food, so I just want like a soup. I need to take like some classes and everything like that, so I can make these things at home. I put the plantains too early. I forgot plantains don't really take that long to cook, so they're gonna be like mushy, be so overcooked. That's my mistake. I forgot. This was one of my favorite cup collections. It's from Sheila Bridges. She is a black woman designer. She's very famous, so a lot of you guys know her. Instagram as Harlem Girl or something like that. During the Bridgerton seasons, she collaborated with Wedgwood, which is, you know, one of the tops of like homeware. And this is the kind of art that I want to see black people in. When I received this collection, I actually cried. This was my favorite. I make this permanent, honestly. Just like seeing yourself, you know, painted in this like beautiful thing in their hair. It's like beautiful gowns. I just love it so much. Again, this is the kind of art that I want to see black people in. That's one of the reasons why I don't really like art in my house, because the kind of art that I like, not a lot of us make it, or not a lot of us are in it. So because I feel like a lot of our art is about resilience, and it's just like, we know we're resilient, so let's paint ourselves just like being happy and like living our best lives. Yeah, we don't always have to be sharing our stories through our art. I mean, it's very important to do so, but I also do think that, you know, we could have both. You know, we could make more art with us in it that portrays us just leisurely, just like doing things. But let me go and eat my diet soup. So once you eat healthy anyways, once you start seeing a little progress, like you become so addicted to it, your body craves it. Like this is what my body's craving. Can you imagine like craving cabbage soup? Like the first time I make this, ooh, brother, ooh. Fast forward now, just like a month later, here I am craving cabbage soup. Like who would have thought it? Okay, guys, it is time to plate those bowls with our soup. So let's go ahead and start putting them in the bowl. And what I love about these bowls, they are stackable. So you can just put them on top of each other. When you know what you're putting on your body, honestly, nothing compares to that. It's like, oh, this feels so nice. Wow, what a big mess. What a big mess. I'm trying to like distribute the plantains evenly. So if you see me do this little maneuver, that's exactly what I'm doing. We may have to make another soup because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna eat. But definitely add plantains. I think the plantains make such a big difference because the plantains, there's no really caloric value, and I think that's one of the reasons why I've always been thin, is because I eat so much plantain. Plantains used to be my food of choice, like all the time. Even when I moved here, my mom would cook rice for everybody, but I would eat plantains every day, all day long. So it's a great vegetable to actually add to the soup. Oh my God, an accident! There's been so many accidents. I've been praying about it. But yeah, I've been praying about it. I'm like, Lord, please just keep everyone safe around here. You know, because I can see the traffic and everything. I'm trying to pray for everyone to stay safe. It's just like, if you're in Texas, you're driving, guys, just like, please drive carefully. Like the people here, they just drive crazy. And I'm like, there's no reason why. And then I'm just gonna put the rest in the bowl that I was just eating in for later. I'm gonna make it a few times, and then I'll make a video on my recipe if you guys want to try the Caribbean version. And this is a soup that used to be recommended by doctors in the 70s, 80s or something, before the patients that were going to have like heart surgery or something so they can lose weight. That's it. This is looking so cute. Yeah, this is for my lunch, and then this is for my dinner, and then those three are for them all. Because I weigh myself, I was a little shook actually. By the time today I woke up, it was like 133, but it was 135, and I was just like, what? But that means I was bigger than I thought I was. Guys, this whole time I thought I would have done like 127, which makes sense actually, because it's so funny. Back in the days, I used to think like 120, 125 was just like so big. And it's crazy, and I think it's because I was pre-surgery, because if I was what I am now at the 133, 135 with my previous boobs, it would have felt so much more. I think that's what my problem was. I think that's always been my problem, especially with like gaining weight. It's not that I didn't even mind gaining weight, it's that because a lot of it went to like my chest, it just made everything like impossible. But since my surgery, I mean, even though they're like bigger than I would like them, but they still smaller. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go get ready. Happy Saturday, happy Sabbath. I've gotten ready. This is today's makeup, my summer makeup. I'm using the Chanel water tint because I didn't want to feel anything heavy on my skin. I thought I would, you know, go back to that. Dress is Another Stories. For my fave, I have a couple of these dresses. I have the other printed blue ones that I love so much, but I also have it in black. Most of the time I don't wear it with the belt because I feel like the belt kind of like cut me off, you know, because of my chest. If I didn't have the chest, it would have been fine. Because of that, cut off some part of my torso a little bit. What I was gonna say is, this is my favorite hairstyle on me. I think it's the most flattering, but unfortunately in this Texas heat, I can't wear my hair like this. So I've only been wearing my hair one way, really. Oh, the hair is going right back up, because who can do all of this in the heat? Earrings, Heaven Mayhem, Summer Lip Combo, Max Strip Down, Lip Liner all over. Go with Max Lipstick Marrakesh, and then I go with NYX London, MAC Chestnut, of course, on the outer corner. You already know what it is. that's it really. I'm gonna get to work, guys. Hopefully today the video finally is good to go. Round 2 for a soup. My thing wasn't working for so long. I was just like, I'm not gonna get off this computer. Like, this is the first time it's worked in like 7 days, over 7 days actually. And also when I'm editing, like even if I'm hungry, I'll just prolong it, because if I am creating something, if I get out of it, it's gonna take me some time to get back into it. So it's best for me to just finish what I'm doing and then eat later. And I actually hate how the camera makes my boobs look so much bigger. I mean, they are big, but the camera just makes them look almost twice the size, and it's so annoying. What can I do? I need to go to Walmart to run some errands. And do you know, for an entire month, I didn't even realize I could see the sunset from my balcony. For an entire month, I was like going to the park around that time for my evening walk. The whole time, I didn't even realize. I don't know what happened one day for the sunset. I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Since then, I tried to go for my evening walk around this time, like 7:37, 7:40. So that way, I'm back by 8:30 to watch the sunset at home. It's beautiful from the park, but it's so comfier. Gotta go. Morning, guys. Happy Sunday. There hasn't been a video in over a week. Like I told you guys, I was having so many issues with my hard drive, like editing and everything. But honestly, I did have a prayer. I mean, all the time I was thinking, oh, it's the devil. I mean, it could be him, because I've been talking about God a lot, you know, on my YouTube channel. Definitely could have been him, but I forgot I did make a prayer asking God to give me patience, which is a prayer that I don't like to pray. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I was even laughing to God, and I'm just like, God, you know, I don't like to pray this prayer, because the things that you put me through when I ask for patience, I don't want it. So I was just like laughing with him, telling them like, but you know what, never mind. And then since then, I think that's when the whole thing started. You know, when it finally like worked, that's when I realized that I prayed that prayer about patience. I'm just like, okay, God, maybe you just, you know, teaching me patience. I'm just like, I'm gonna be patient, because every time the wheel of death was going on, so I just like closed the laptop, started again, same thing happened. But this time around, I was just like, you know what, I'm actually gonna wait. I got the time, I'm gonna be patient. I'm just gonna let the wheel does its thing, whatever it's doing. If it's work, okay, fine. I have like a whole prayer video that I always put on when I'm like uploading something, like an 11-hour like this prayer thing. So if you're doing something long term, so you could just put it in the background on your computer if it's doing like a job. So I'm putting the prayer in between, and then next thing you know, it started working. It did it again. Next thing you know, it started working, and then boom, the whole thing just worked. The Lord is good. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why I don't like to give the devil credit at all, because I just think he's weak and lame. It could be a prayer, that a simple prayer that you pray. I did ask for patience, and yeah, that's exactly what I got. Now we are on the other side. The video is ready. Just like May content in June. We're in the last week of June right now, so we need to get out. But cabbage soup. Yesterday when I weighed myself before I had the soup, I was 134 pounds. Then today I just checked 131. I did lose 3 to 4 pounds in just one day. So you can imagine, if you do this for like an entire week, you could lose close to like 20 pounds, I believe. Next week we are gonna focus on gut health. My PJs, I've had these for like 7 years now. These are from J.Crew. I love them, and as you can see, I've got them embroidered. It's not F1, it's just my name, middle name, and last name. So I'm just warming up right now. I'm gonna go back to my ginger shots every morning. Let me actually go eat my soup, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I haven't did my hard girl walk today, which I never miss in the morning unless there's like a storm or something. But today specifically, I wanted to miss it. I was just like, I'm just gonna sleep in. Today was the first day where I actually like slept in. It just felt so good to just like sleep in, but at the same time, I miss waking up early. I don't know. I'm just like addicted to waking up early now. It felt good though to just have like a lazy Sunday. Woke up at like 11 a.m. Since I don't have any makeup on and I'm feeling cute and cozy today, I thought, why not talk about some skincare bits that I have been loving. Perfect. One of my favorite is actually this product. So one area that I've been seeing, especially when I don't have makeup on, it's my smile lines. I used to never have issue with my smile line, but you know, I'm getting up there. So now all of a sudden I'm seeing issues with my smile line. Conveniently enough, Filorga just came out with this. This is their Time Filler Shot 5XP. This is inspired by Botox filler injections to treat wrinkles and everything. And Filorga is one of the #1 laboratory skincare in France. It's so funny. Last July when I was in France, as I was at the pharmacy, that's when I stumbled across Filorga, and I'm just like, ooh, I have never heard of this brand before. And I want everyone to know about, you know, Filorga because they've got such great products. I'm actually gonna show you my favorite moisturizer and serum from them right now. I have to go get them from the bathroom, but this is the one that I wanted to highlight. They recently just came out with this in just 7 days. I've been using this for 7 days to be exact, and I could see the biggest difference. This is to treat crow's feet, marionette line, which is this one, right? 11s, forehead, but I don't necessarily have any forehead wrinkles, thank goodness, because once I was 25, I woke up one day, I had wrinkles in my face, and I was mortified. When I tell you, I was so shocked. And since then, because I used to have a resting bee face all the time, and then I was just like, oh no baby, I cannot have wrinkles at 25 years old. So since that day, I vowed to always sort of like relax my forehead and smile. I started to undergo this whole thing to train myself to relax my forehead. It's to the point now I can like barely like frown like that for that long without like being aware. Since then, I've actually started like training myself to just smile instead. So I went for like the entire year from that day of just smiling, because if you're smiling, you can't have a resting bee face. Smiling just makes you happy. It just releases that, isn't endorphins? I don't know, whatever chemical. The minute you start smiling, you become so happy. Sometimes like if I'm feeling sad or something, I'll just like smile for no reason. I mean, it's for a reason, because instantly whatever I'm feeling goes away once you start smiling. So I started training myself to smile, and then since then, now look at that, I don't really have wrinkles. That's one of the things that I'm telling my mom. My mom's just always like doing this with her forehead. She has so much wrinkles in her forehead because of that, because she's always making those faces, and I'm just like, every time I see her, I go like this, relax. This is me to my mom every time. She doesn't care though, but I'm like, babes, you're too young and too cute, you know, to have all those wrinkles in your forehead. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop making those faces. Yeah, I trained myself early on. Now the only wrinkles that I have is when I'm putting like mascara on, I go like this, but after that they kind of go away. Forehead is pretty nice for my age. I mean, I'm still young, but you know, my skin obviously is not as smooth. I'm working on that. Once I start making my celery juice, whatever, we're gonna get the smooth skin. Like, everything's gonna go, like, everything starts with the gut, honestly. Like, they don't call it the second brain for a reason. Everything is there. Like, if you make sure your gut is healthy, pretty much everything else about you will be healthy. I think I'm the perfect candidate for this product, as I was saying, because I'm not interested in getting Botox or filler anytime soon or ever. Again, I might change my mind. If I do change my mind, I will let you guys know, but I do think I am the perfect candidate for this product because, again, I'm not interested in any of these things. I want to age gracefully. Maybe when I'm 50, I'll change my mind. Don't hold me. I can change my mind. Like, we are allowed to change our mind, folks. But I just can't see myself doing it, because if I haven't fallen for it like already, I just don't really think that I will. Don't get me wrong, I did think about it for the past couple of years when all my friends was getting it and seeing how good they look. But in my mind, when I'm thinking about long term, like, I'm like, in 5 years, what am I gonna look like? I'm like, if I stop doing this, like, I don't know, for me, everything that I have to like keep doing and doing, to me, that feels like a life sentence. I'm not about to just have to always be getting something in order for me to look good. Like, me, that's like too much of a high price to pay. That's why I love skincare. That's why I've always been very deep into skincare. For me, I always want to find like products that's going to keep my skin looking young, and that's it. I'm the perfect candidate for that. If you are someone like me who's not necessarily interested in putting toxin, and also my body is like already like super fragile in regards to like toxin. Like, I can barely wear perfume without it affecting me, without it making my cramps feel so bad, without me getting a headache. I can't even wash my clothes with like Downy or any of the stuff. It makes me want to throw up. My body will start itching. It will give me an instant headache. It will make me nauseous. My body is so sensitive to like a lot of these things. The last thing I want to do is to go on and just put a full-on toxin in my body. Just like, yeah, that's not worth it to me. I'll stick to skincare. This is a perfect product if you're someone like me who's not necessarily interested in getting Botox and fillers. I only use it on my smile line because that's the only place that I have issues. I don't really have issues with my crow's feet or wrinkles, but if you have any of these things, you can apply it to there. Another product that I've been loving, I've had this spray. Every time I see the spray and I'm just like, what am I gonna use this spray for? I love Tower 28, by the way. This is one of my favorite makeup brands. Their mascara is probably one of the #1 mascara out there. So if you're looking for something that is amazing, Tower 28 mascara, it's so good. I also love their concealer. This SOS spray, because I've had these pimples on my face for the past week and they were not budging at all. They were just like, we're gonna take up space, baby, all over my face. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's the ice cream. I've had the spray sitting there. Every time I pass it, I'm just like, when am I gonna use this? I decided to just go on the website and click to see what it does, because sometimes the bottle doesn't really give you like a lot of information. So I always go online most of the time to research the product that I'm about to use, or after using it for a little bit, then I'll research it. So it depends. And then I saw that it's really good for like pimples and stuff, acne, eczema and things like that. So okay, let me start spraying it. As soon as I get out the shower, my face is still wet. This is what I've been spraying on my face. In just 3 days, it calmed down the pimples so much. So if you have someone who's like going through a lot of like pimples or like skin, if your skin is always stressed out too, this is a great thing to have. And especially, like I said, I'm still acclimating to climate here because I haven't been in a hot climate like this for almost 20 years now. My skin's been stressed out. I tend to get heat rash. I tend to get pimples when I'm somewhere that is too hot. This has been the SOS. This has just been saving my skin. It's calming down my pimples. I have other products that I'm using for my pimples that I really love. I'm gonna show you in a minute. This spray is just amazing. I saw the results instantly. You could feel how calm my pimples have become, and then the next day they weren't hurting anymore. You know, sometimes you have pimples on your face, if you like just touch them, they hurt so badly. They were just hurting, but since I've been spraying this, they calm all the way down. And for eye cream, I've just been loving the Caudalie. You can never go wrong with a Caudalie eye cream, in my opinion. Right, guys, we've got our mask on, and today I'm actually doing one of my favorites. It's actually this volcanic mask from Chorus. This is my favorite line from Chorus. I mean, all the Chorus lines are amazing, but this is by far my favorite one. It's the one that I was using all last summer and my skin was just, woo, chef kiss. I need to start using it again. So I'm trying out new products, so that's why I haven't gone back to using those products from Chorus. This is a volcanic, it has a clay, it has HA, BHAs. For me personally, my favorite face masks are the one that has clay. Clay, I don't know what it is about clay, but the clay mask always does give myself some of the best results out there. I just think it just removes like the dirt and really just like work a deeper level. And this one has those acid BHAs, HAs that are responsible for like smoothing out your skin texture. This detoxifies your pores, plus it clarifies, so you can't really go wrong with that. Definitely miss this mask so much. So I'm just gonna leave it on for 15 minutes. I'm gonna like, you know, unpack for a couple of hours, and then that's the plan for today. Really, today I wanted to have like a late morning in bed and just really relax and take it easy. I've just been doing way too much, like unpacking. ADHD brain needs like a clean house, like a non-messy house. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna go now, guys, and I'll catch you later. Hey, now we can take videos in front of the mirror now. I'm ready for my walk finally. Let's stop acting a fool because I gotta go. I don't have much time. Back for my walk. I did go to the store because I needed water. I'm always listening to worship music. I only listen to other music if it's like playing somewhere else, but at my house, self personally, I don't really play any other music anymore because music is really powerful. It's something like MG, finally these bubbles are looking really good. Looking like a little yeast bacteria things. Tonight is actually day 8 of a sourdough starter, and then we're gonna do, it should be active by now, not a lot of like rising, but happy Monday. It is 6:38. We gotta run. It's a little cloudy outside, which I wish it was like that every morning, actually all day long. All right, let's go for a walk. I have gotten ready. I've gone for something more pink today. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a pink hater. Now I am loving pink on me. Pink makeup and sort of like a pinky lip. I am just loving it. I think I just could never find like a combination that worked for me perfectly, but now that I'm finding it, I'm just like, oh, I'm becoming a pink girl even in the summer, because usually summer I am strictly peach girl. This is my outfit. I do need a steam, but it's almost time to leave the house. I'm meeting a friend. I need to put either my Xoxo body base or I need to put like a skim on to suck me in, because I could see the outline of my little fupa right over here. I'm wearing my favorite strapless bra from Xoxo. It's this one. It's so good. I think it's called Visual Effects. I've got 2 in this bra. It's the best. For me, it's the best strapless bra because it doesn't have extra padding or anything like that. So I feel like it makes my boobs look smaller. And then for my shoes today, I've been obsessed with these shoes. Remember I told you I have black and white? I'll go half a size bigger. They're like the perfect summer shoe. I think that's what I'm gonna be wearing all summer long. I have to go steam this dress. There's something about like a one shoulder that is so elegant. Like, what is it about like a one shoulder pearl choker thing? These used to be my signatures in the summer. This is from Etsy, by the way. I'll link it below. Earrings are vintage from Mexico City Market. You know, Hermes Click Clot, my Lawson and Jennings watch. It's always linked in the description box. But what I was gonna say is, why is Dish wasting their time making a bunch of other pieces that nobody asked for instead of remaking this dress? Like, make this dress in every color, please. What is going on? Why don't they have this in a brown? So I've been looking for like a brown linen dress for the longest time and I cannot find the perfect one, and this would be the perfect brown linen dress. I regret not buying this in the black last year, because this used to be a place where all the stuff was sort of like permanent. But now they have this thing like, if it's sold out, most of the time now they don't bring it back. And this is a staple. Like, everyone needs this dress. Size 4. I have to leave the house soon. Take me out of the dark, my lord. I'm gonna take my red bag because I'm literally obsessed with this bag. It's the perfect size, big enough for work, and also to go on like fun little outing. I am here, guys, but this is the shops over here at Legacy West. I really liked it over here. And one time I took an Uber. This is why I love the Uber shares, because you have to pick up somebody else. You know, they can just bring you to like a cool neighborhood that you didn't even know before. On one of those trips, we stopped here to pick up somebody, and I was like, okay, this is cool. I've never known about this really. Designer shopping over here. This is a restaurant she suggested, Haywire. The shops have got Tiffany, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. It's really cute over here. It's giving me like Miami vibe, like the design district a little bit. This is what this is giving to me. I like it. I think this is where I'll shop instead of Highland Park. I know everyone loves Highland Park. I just drive past it. It seems a little bit too crowded for me. Of course I'm gonna go one day. I think I much prefer some more low-key. I mean, hi. Guys, this is the 3rd floor. It opens at like 3 o'clock, right? You can come here and have a drink. Do they serve food on this floor too? Everything. Oh my god, this is such a cool spot to come and hang out and read and stuff like that. This is cute. Alright guys, I am back. Food was, I only had like a Caesar salad anyways. It was pretty good. The fries were good. They were a little bit salty though. I don't mind. It was so nice to meet Efua. I'm so glad she reached out. And the best thing is now, it's just like I have people that I can talk about God, about Jesus with. Just literally the best thing. The happiness that I get to be able to now find friends that I can talk about Jesus with. Living in New York, I just felt like an alien living there. Everything was just like surface level. I'm not like, you know, talking bad about it by any chance. I'm just not in the world anymore. It was a little bit hard for me to be there, sort of like being a Christian and also wanting to be an all-in Christian, not like a lukewarm Christian. Being there, I just feel like it was very, very hard to just all in for Jesus or find people. So this is a package that my mom sent me. But yeah, we were able to just talk about Jesus, and it's just like, it's literally the best feeling. It felt like a Bible study almost. And oh, I have a Bible study with my friend Chanel. Actually, she just texted me. Let me actually text her back because I have horrible, I don't want to say that, life and death is in the power of the tongue, but I used to be really bad, like texting back, so bad. Like if I don't answer you as soon as I get the text, you can forget about it. I'm probably not gonna remember until the next day. The next day, that's actually pushing it until like next week or something. So yes, we're still on. We're doing a Bible study. Chanel and I, we're starting that little Bible study thing. And I'm meeting with another friend also tomorrow. Lucy, this is your package. When I went to Lake Como, my friend Lucy saw them, and actually before that, when I posted them, she saw them. She was obsessed. These are the shell earrings. Look at these. They're all perfect. They're a little bit big for my ears. Actually, I wanted to wear them today, but because I have my hair up, I think they can look a little bit too big because I have tiny freaking ears. Like everything about me is tiny. They can look a little bit big for my ears. It also comes with the choker necklace. Also, I needed my drone. Yeah, I need my drone because if I'm doing some traveling, I need this bad boy, my milk frother. When I make my matcha, and good job, Lizzie. Good job, Lizzie. And what else did I get? Ooh, these little, I wanted these. These are like reusable pads because I use so much pads, so it would be nice to actually be kind to the environment and use more of the reusable ones, even though they're like a little bit annoying. Veracity sent me something, the metabolism ignite thing, which would be great for me right now because my metabolism, it's like this is my Chanel card holder. I bought my Chanel card holder back in 2018 and it was 360 euros. Imagine now, I don't even know how much they are. L'Occitane is celebrating 20 years of the almond line, which is probably my favorite range from L'Occitane. They send me PR. I wish they sent me this all the time. This shower oil is just, yeah, the almond one, and also with the body cream, the body lotion. Woo! The almond one is so good. They celebrated 20 years of this, and then they also sent me a little almond cracker. So funny because I've actually been wanting to buy some almond and just crack them myself. I need to make like almond milk. YSL bronzer, the new bronzer, the all hours bronzer from YSL. Oh, this is not dark enough. All right, this is the bronzer. You know what? I can use this as an eyeshadow. That's fine. From Makeup Forever, we've got some things. Ooh, lip liners. A lot of them. And I love this little thing. Amazing. Makeup Forever. Thank you so much for this. This is wonderful. Oh, so many options. Artist Color Pencil, Dimensional Brown. I've actually been looking for a brown one. Right now, my favorite brown is Demolition from Urban Decay, and I've been on the market for a new one. So Forever 21, not me saying Forever 21, Makeup Forever, my goodness, where's my brain? Thank you so much for this. This is lovely. I cannot wait to use these and start using them because I've been on the market for like a different brown. Don't get me wrong, I love Chestnut by MAC. It's like the #1, but it's still a little bit strong. I still have to diffuse it with cork after using it. Yeah, we went to Haywire. She said that's one of her favorite spots. Like I said, I didn't really eat anything crazy for me to like decipher like the food, but again, it's Texas. Honestly, everything is good. Like you can never go wrong. You can bet on any restaurant here, and that's my favorite thing here because a lot of times, you know, when I used to go out in New York, it's like a hit or miss. And I'm also glad that I'm already at 8,000 steps. Oh, 9,000. I did not get a lot of sleep last night because I don't know, I was just like in the mood to just worship. I was unpacking also. Oh, this thing is messing up with my brains. I'm already at 94,000 steps. That's like easy. I could just like walk around in my building alone. That's it really. Drink some agua, and also I received a couple of packages this morning which I haven't opened with you guys, so let's actually do that. All right guys, I have something to share with you. You guys know at the moment the YSL All Hours foundation is the foundation that I can actually count on if I'm going to like an event or something important and I need my makeup to last all day in the heat. Guess what foundation I always go towards? The YSL All Hours foundation, because finally I found a foundation that lasts on me not only all day, but it's flawless. It covers everything, doesn't move, doesn't budge. But a foundation that everyone loves, that I've always hated, that I could never get with because it never worked for me personally. One thing that I've been learning for the past couple of years, the primer that you match with your foundation is super important. I decided today is the day that I actually try the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've purchased this for the past couple of years. I probably tried this like 3 times in the past couple of years. Every time it's been a disaster. It never worked for me and it just leaves me frustrated. I'm just like, how come this foundation works with everyone but it doesn't work on me? It was my mistake. The whole time it was me not wearing wearing it properly, because I never bothered to ask, but what primer do you use with it, right? I mean, sure, people's skin can, you know, are different than yours. Maybe the person didn't use primer. I never bothered to ask the primer, and every time that I've used it, maybe it didn't go with that primer, right? Today I decided, you know what, let me try this combination and actually see. This is the one that I'm using today. I'm using shade 6W1, and then I think I mix it with 5N1 or something. A few years ago I actually had it and threw it out because it never worked for me. And a couple of years ago, I think I went to an event, or like in the same week I went to like a few events, and everyone, their makeup looked flawless. Everyone told me it was this foundation. So I was just like, you know what, let me give it another chance. It still didn't work for me, but today I decided, you know what, let me try it with the Laura Mercier blurring primer. This is a pure canvas primer, and the blurring, this is silicone free, because this was one of my favorite primers last year, and this is my second or third tube of this primer. That's how much I love this primer. It's so good. But last year I found the Milk Makeup. This one is amazing as well. This one works with pretty much all foundation, but I don't think it worked well with this one for some reason. And this one, I think it's water-based, trial and error sometimes, right? But today I decided, you know what, let's try the double wear with this. Guess what? I'm checking my makeup here. Granted, I did my makeup at 9 o'clock this morning. It's almost 5 o'clock now. I just came to check my makeup, and I'm just like, okay, my makeup is actually looking good. Usually it will look so heavy, so cakey, and today this is not the case. Today's is actually looking really like flawless. It's not moving or anything like that, but I feel like I could see underneath my skin a little bit. That's probably like the brush that I use. That's the other thing also. Having the right foundation brush will make or break your makeup. Finally, this foundation works for me, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm so stoked to finally be able to wear this foundation like everybody else and have their makeup look good, because it's been a struggle for like the past 7 years. I've struggled to wear this foundation. Never worked until now. Amen. I gotta go now. What I turned on the camera to tell you, I don't even think we got on the subject, but what I was thinking when I walked in is how great it feels to be here. I don't know, for some reason in New York, I just feel like I had to be extra. I feel like I could never be myself fully, but here, I don't know, just like being here, I just feel so comfy here. I just feel like I can be myself. Compared to New York, like I said, I always felt like I had to put on like a layer. I had to put on a mask, kind of like fit in. I've changed outfit. This top from 2 years ago, actually, after my surgery. This is the same skirt I've been wearing non-stop. I'm obsessed with this skirt. I wish I had pockets, but whatever. I'm gonna go for my walk, and I got these 2 pieces, which I think I showed you, but they were way too big in the medium, so I had to like swap them for a size small. But I've been looking for like a crochet skirt like this forever, and then I don't really have like a cream like in this thing. I'm so happy. A round neck. I feel like I could have gotten the extra small, honestly, because this one is made like, if you have curves, do not be scared of getting the small. Like I said, I should have gotten the extra small. I only got the small because of my chest, big on the bottom. This is made for like the curvy ladies, but I've got none of that. I need to start telling you guys my lip combo, because somebody asked me for like a lip combo and I had no idea. Like, most of the time, if I don't say it in the video, no idea. I can't even remember what I was wearing that day. So, which is why I have to document, because I try out so many lip combos. I'm always trying like new products now to find like the ones that I really like. So because of that, if I don't tell you in the video, I'm sorry if it annoys some of you, but it's because when I'm asked, or when I'm watching an old video of mine and I'm just like, oh, I want to recreate this, and then I'm like, oh, I don't remember what it was. Yeah, that's why I have to tell you. Hey guys, it's 9 o'clock, but guess who's craving pickles? Sorry, my nipples are, I took my bra off. Oh, my nipples are a little bit crazy. I saved some cabbage from the soup. I'm gonna make Haitian pickles. I have 1 plantain that I'm gonna fry right now. I'm gonna get working on the carrots. I just get all my recipes off TikTok because it's so much easier. Here and there I'll get something from YouTube, but TikTok, honestly, it's the spot for me. If you're still refusing to download TikTok, I don't know what to tell you guys. You are missing out. Once you download TikTok, you can't go back. Honestly, you already missed the best part of TikTok. The app is just going downhill. You already missed the best part, but I don't know what you're waiting for. Stop being stubborn. It's gonna change your life. Whatever you need to make, just search it. You're gonna get so many recipes. Stop being stubborn. I don't wanna hear it. I just watch a bunch of videos. So I'm watching this one right here. Chef Chosen Stores. Let's make some pickles.
After prepping all your vegetables, which will be listed in the caption below, we're gonna make that sauce, baby. The sauce contains lime juice, lemon juice, scotch bonnet peppers or habanero, a bit of vinegar and epice as well. Blend it with a pinch of salt and a couple pinches of my very nice all-purpose. Make sure you go get yours right now.
I'm going to add some scotch bonnet peppers that I froze. Peppers. This is me attempting to graduate my carrots on the spinner because I like to nasty forks.
Going to have some mango as my dessert, and then this is going to be my dinner. And guess what time it is? 10:32. It's 3 more pieces. We've got our pickles. I don't even think the pickles is going to be enough. Guys, peep the result though. Like, for me to be able to feel confident enough to go walk in this is insane to me. I've got sweat dripping down my back right now. Yeah, I was doing a bunch of exercise on my right leg and not my left leg, and now I feel like my right leg looks more skinnier. Look at this. I did wake up almost hungover though, because I did have a glass of wine at lunch with a fuwa yesterday. I completely forgot that I wasn't really eating any protein like that because I was doing the cabbage soup for, like, you know, the prior days. So it was a big mistake. I woke up this morning, I was just like, wait, why am I feeling like this? Like, I mean, sure, it would be nice to have a little shape, but as long as I'm thin, that's all that I care about. Because of my body composition and shape, weight don't look good on me. It just doesn't distribute to the right part. I'll stay in this area and that area, and then I end up looking like the despicable man. We don't want that look, which is why it's very important for me to be skinny. I mean, I was barely like 140 pounds and I could barely like tie like my shoelace. I was already struggling. Look at this. Look at the definition, guys. Are we seeing this? Are we seeing this? Like, what? My life goal is just not to be bloated. And then when I get back home right here, I like to do this little exercise where I go like this. This is good not only to fix my like hip, like this leg's like sort of like shorter than this one. I'm trying to realign it, and the issue is technically in my hip. I'm trying to fix that to give you like a little thigh gap. So I try to do like 50 of this. I'm meeting with my girl Melissa, and our meeting is early. I shouldn't be on here like yapping to you guys. The booty coming through, no, it's false. Breakfast on the balcony. Ready. This is today's outfit. This is one of my favorite set. Like I said, I want this in every color, but they are so expensive. This alone, I think it's like $730 for each piece. That's outrageous. I'm wearing my Pelmuda shoes. I'm obsessed with these shoes. Like, when I tell you, perfection. I'm running late. Why am I talking to you guys? All right, we gotta go. Hey guys, we are here. This is a coffee shop. Let's go in. It's so cute in here. Let's see what else is in this little To be continued. I left Melissa. Now I am at Whole Foods because I need ginger so badly. All the gingers from the other stores are not good. They're not organic. So Whole Foods is the spot. Guys, I am back from the coffee shop with my girl Melissa. She was so cute. And at La La Land, that coffee shop is my favorite already. It's like the cutest coffee shop that I got. I had their matcha. The matcha was really good. This cookie is yellow. You guys know yellow is not my favorite color. We went to La La Land Kind Cafe. A croissant and a cookie together. When I tell you, this is probably the best thing that I've eaten in a while. They've got this place to be continued, which is a place that we wanted to go to, but it was closed today, which we didn't realize, but it was fine. You know, the Lord was just like saving us from shopping. We appreciate it. Thank you, Lord. But then we went to this little shop next door, Apricot Lane. They just have like random stuff. I saw this t-shirt. I'm in my cowboy era, western era, and I feel like this is a picture of Clint Eastwood in there. Cowboy, take me away. It's so funny. I used to just be like, people like wear stuff like that back in the days. Like, oh, this is so cheesy. Now I am becoming one of those girls. It's like, be careful what you make fun of, because you might become that same thing. I can't believe now I am the person who's into things like that. So yeah, this is me now. Now when I travel, I just want to like wear something like that. The Texan pride is getting to me. I tell you, I'm so proud to say that I live in Texas. It's just crazy to me how fast it happens. I'm just like, when I go somewhere, like, am I gonna tell people that I'm from New York or I'm from Texas? When I tell you Texas is the coolest state in the country, honestly, I think a lot of the bad PR is probably to keep people away from the state, which I'm not mad about because it's full. We're getting full. I do anticipate like a lot of like influencers, bloggers are gonna start moving here. We're gonna get a lot of things. I hear like Air One is probably gonna come very soon. There's like so many spots that are like coming. I mean, even a 260 Simple Cell already open here. I got some new shoes which I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm gonna go and change to something a little bit more comfortable. Guys, this is the shirt on. I almost picked up the medium. I kind of wish I had picked it up, but even though this fits perfectly, I don't know how I'm gonna wear it, to be honest. The only t-shirt I know how to style is white t-shirt, because white t-shirt is so classic. But in terms of like, there's a name for these t-shirts. What do you call them again? But when you get to these t-shirts, I don't know what to do with them. Like, I could wear with this, but I just feel like that's not the vibe. It may be like some denim. I feel like some loose denim would probably be the way to go, with like some cute heels and a baseball cap. Maybe not. So bad. Oh my goodness, my thing is working, guys. I was so sad about it smelling like paint. Is it supposed to smell like paint? I don't know, but we are on day 10. Is it day 10? I finally am seeing some progress, like bubbles everywhere. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Last night, it was right here, I believe. It definitely was. I'm in my cowboy era. Guys, if you have curves, this is very, very curve friendly, but you know, when you shape like SpongeBob SquarePants, it's not the same, but it looks better though in real life. That I feel like it shows on photos, but that's the story of my life. Actually, a lot of things I feel like the camera, it puts more emphasis on my shape compared to like in person. Really irritating. See, this is so cute. None of the other designer basket bags compared to this one from Louis Vuitton, if I'm honest with you. I got this in 2018 or 2019. I'm like, after 5 years. I mean, it's a little bit run down, but it still looks really good. It's still in pretty good condition for the amount of time that I wear this. I wear this as a regular bag in the summer. This is the one that I can recommend. The leather on the handle is still in pretty good condition. Run down a little bit because my hands, lotion, everything. Like, for the amount of time that I've worn this bag, it is worth the money. Now, I did have a video opening this, so you can probably, like, I'll link it below if you are interested, or on the screen. This is a skirt. This is mostly to wear with bikinis. Again, like just a bikini top. You can just wear this with anything really in the summertime. You could just wear a little crop top like this. This is a size small and it fits because the medium was literally falling off of me. I just ate some cookies, so I'm probably a little bit bloated now. I was drinking my tea actually to kind of like counteract the effects of the cookies. Guys, I crashed so hard after eating that cookie. I was in bed, immobile for like hours, finally getting up. It's still 5 o'clock and I just had to make a matcha so I can just like get up. Like I said, I had to make a matcha because my goodness, I just couldn't. Look at the evening light in here. I was just like wondering why people don't use their balcony and why people are just never leaving their door open. Now I get it. I'm finally making my ginger shots. It's been a while. I mean, even though I don't even want to bother, it's just like, why does my boob have to look so big on camera? I just don't understand, man. It's so annoying. Alright, from profile it's not so bad, but still.